Today's the day where I finally make it to my final destination of Kaslo.
So we did it! We made it to Kaslo!
Before we begin, a small recap. I owe 0 penalties, I have 20 minutes in the time bank, and I only have 1.5 CDs left. Before I drive to Kaslo, I've added a little side quest that involves a lighthouse and a ferry ride on the world's longest free ferry. This is the Kootenay Lake Ferry. It is the longest free ferry in the world, and it'll be taking us on our side quest to pilot Bay Lighthouse. It shuttles between Balfour and Kootenay Bay on, you guessed it, Kootenay Lake. The route is roughly 8 kilometers long and takes about 35 minutes. I didn't actually think I'd be able to fit it into this trip, so this side quest is already worth it. Within minutes of exiting the ferry, the second to last CD ran out. Alright, so that CD's done. That went by much faster than I anticipated. I only got 1 CD left. I do, however, have 20 minutes in the time bank, which I'm going to use that 20 minutes, all right? So, hey Siri, set a 20-minute timer.
20 minutes, starting.
Once we get off the ferry on the other side and headed to Kaslo, then I'll use the CD, and we're going to have to use it sparingly because, like I said, it's the last one. We haven't talked about where I'm staying tonight. I'll do that once I get to the lighthouse. Google Maps is wrong. Okay, just where Google Maps tells you to turn, just keep going straight until you see the lighthouse parking sign. Can't miss it, it's huge. I didn't think that when I was coming to this lighthouse, I'd actually get to go inside. What? There's an upstairs. Yes. Whoa. The best part about coming at 7 in the morning is no one else is here. Wow. They don't have the light or anything like that, but this is pretty cool to actually go inside and like up the stairs and stuff. I love how they're called superintendent of the lights. Now that is a job title. Well, that was super unexpected and so fun. That was totally worth the side quest. So I was just on Google and I found something that I had forgotten about that I saved, and it opens at 9, so it's kind of putting a dent into our day, especially now that we have to go catch a ferry and we're not guaranteed to get on it, and there might be a wait because it's summertime and it's really busy. Anyway, but I have to do this thing. I have to do it. It's here. Oh, what luck. What luck. I forgot about this thing. So let's go there now. It's not 1 logging truck, it's 2 logging trucks, which means 5 minutes in the time bank. Sorry, there's somebody behind me and that got really awkward really fast. But hell yeah, oh my God. Welcome to North Woven Broom Co. Why am I so excited to stop here? Why is it saved on my maps for years? Well, this is where the brooms for the original Harry Potter films were made. Being a Harry Potter fan, I was absolutely ecstatic. And I really don't think I need to say more. As much as I want to stay and explore all the other artisan shops here in Crawford Bay, I have a ferry to catch, and more pressingly, I spy items to find. I spy with my little eye snow-capped mountains! Hell yes! That's 10 minutes in the time bank, and holy Jesus do I need it. 9:28. Ferry doesn't leave till 10:40, but I'm glad I got here early because in the summer times, this fills up and I don't got time to miss. I was supposed to go on the 9 ferry back and on our way, but I chose to see the brooms. So let me just show you what I got. I want to show you what I got, okay? So I got this broom. This was like the car broom. One's gonna be for me because I'm the one that does all the road trips. And having a good broom is vital. These two ones. One's for my brother and one's for my dad. And then of course I got this little mini one, this wee one for my little mom. Anyway, let's talk game plan. Let's talk strategy now, all right? So I have depleted the 20 minutes, but we are now up 10 more minutes because of the logging truck and because of the snow-capped mountain. I'm not gonna use those yet. So once we're on the other side, begins again. I'll start the last CD that we have, and if I don't find more I Spies, honestly, there'll be penalties near the end of the day, which I don't want. Why? Because I haven't told you yet what we're doing, which is also super cool. I'm gonna be camping in a ghost town. I'm sorry, what? I'm like the only one staying here. What the hell? I'm very, very excited to stay there tonight. And we still have a whole day ahead of us to see. We have to see the town of Kaslo and explore that area, and then it's just gonna be such a good day. But yeah, I need to finish that I Spy list or penalty time. Just when I didn't think this day could get any better, while waiting in the ferry lineup, I literally bumped into my childhood babysitter. She looked after me since basically birth to about 4 years of age, and I hadn't seen her in over 20 years. What a day it's been so far. My heart is so freaking full. Such a nice surprise. Like this trip, if it ended now, like I'd be completely fulfilled. Like there's still so much we get to see and do, but like that was just the icing on the cake, and I can't wait to tell my mom. Anyway, we're about to get off the ferry, so I'm gonna prepare our last CD, everybody. Our last CD. Wild. Hey folks, we did it! We made it to Kaslo! I've heard so many great things about this little mountain town. I'm really excited to show you. As you can see, it's hot. So I think ice cream is in order. Oh, that's really sad. I guess I'm gonna have to find a different place for ice cream. That looks like ice cream. I don't do ice cream very often. But when I do, I question why I don't do it more often. Oh, so good. Kaslo is such a beautiful mountain town. It was everything I knew it would be, but like every trip I'm on, I didn't give myself enough time. Why do I do this? I made this huge journey specifically to come to the beautiful town of Kaslo, and in the end, I only had about 3 hours to explore. Having added the camping in a ghost town to my itinerary, I really wanted to arrive in Sandon in the daylight, which cut my time in Kaslo short. I could have easily spent 3 days here, exploring the artesian shops, restaurants, and surrounding areas. It'll have to wait, I guess, but nevertheless, I had so much fun during my short time here. I love how there's like bare garbage cans right in the center of town. Like that just goes to show how remote this town is. Oh, hey. Business opportunity. Before I was about to leave, I was stopped by a fellow viewer named Steve. He recommended that I stop at the Buchanan Fire Lookout. I actually forgot I had saved it in my phone a while back, so thank you, Steve, for the tip, and thank you for the boost of confidence. I was worried that the road up to the lookout might be a little sketch, but Steve assured me that in my rig, I'd be golden. I would just like to remind everyone, I was at a lighthouse this morning. Yeah, that was this morning, and now I'm at a fire lookout up a mountain. And the day isn't even done yet. The Buchanan Fire Lookout. How amazing is this? The things you can do in a day. Wild. This fire lookout has been refurbished and is now used as a tourist destination, but it played an important role in the early 1900s for forest fire detection. While the views are breathtaking, the horseflies are something else. Right, you see that thing? That is called a horsefly, and they are everywhere around this car. Can you see them swarming?
Okay, there's something we need to talk about.
Yeah, I cheated just a little bit. Well, maybe not just a little bit, maybe a lot bit, in order to get here. But hear me out, okay? This lookout is not to be missed, but it is an additional 40 minutes. So I totally like put pause on the game just to be able to come here. Plus it's the last day. I have, you know, there's nowhere for me to get another CD, and I want to make the most of my time. And I'm here to travel. Even though I'm doing this game, I'm here to travel and explore. So I cheated just a little bit. Yeah, sorry. Okay, let's go because the horseflies here are horrendous.
Small PSA, do not go the way I went. This is the wrong way. Don't do that. There are signs and an entrance to the Buchanan Lookout. My offline maps took me down a completely different road, and if you don't have a 4x4, trust me, you will have a bad time. Alrighty, back to the video.
Are you seeing that? I spy a tree growing out of a rock. Right there, baby. Hell yeah! Woo woo woo! That's 15 minutes. 15 minutes in the time bank. Woo, woo, woo.
Okay, my dudes, that is it. We are officially done the last album of the trip. Hey Siri, set a 15-minute timer. That is not the penalty timer, folks. Nope, that is the I Spy time bank. I had 15 minutes in that time bank, and I'm going to use it, and hopefully we'll find a few more things before making it to our last destination of this trip. I have 30 minutes left. Can you believe it? 30 minutes left until I reach our destinations.
Okay, friends. I basically found a rest stop, and the alarm was gonna go off in about 13 seconds anyway, so I just called it. There is no 15-minute grace period because we're not looking for more CDs. So I am automatically in penalty, which means penalty time. This will be the last penalty because I will be at the campsite in literally 15 minutes. This is it, folks. The last one. And I swear to God, if it's giving compliments to people, I might die. What are we calling that? Are we calling that 3 penalties? Do we re-roll? What do we do? What do we do? I'm gonna do all 3. Because I cheated today, I think that's a fair play of doing all 3. And we'll call it even, okay? We'll call it even. I will do all 3. Walk a kilometer. You must stop the vehicle, get out, and walk a full kilometer on foot, then return to the vehicle.
I roughly measured out 200 meters. I did this about 6 times for a good measure, and I only filmed once because I got nervous someone might pull in and scoop my camera. But imagine I did this 6 times, because I did.
Number 5, write a postcard to someone you haven't talked to in years. You see this? You see these? $10 postcards, okay, because they're vintage. Did I overpay? Probably, but they're beautiful. I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm gonna send it to my friend Callie down in Florida, who, while I was on my road trip across the US, I stopped in Florida and we hung out for about 3 weeks, and it was amazing. The problem, the dilemma, these are my only pens. I generally travel with my nice pens.
But I was like, no, I'm gonna be frugal. I'm not gonna bring a lot of stuff. I don't need a lot of stuff. Am I gonna be riding it all this road trip? No, I'm gonna be driving.
Wrong. I will not be writing on my $10 postcards with crappy pens. So I'm gonna write a little memento in my phone and my notes. That way it's sort of like, while I'm here in the moment, I'll have like what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling, and then I'll transfer it onto the postcard. In some way, I am writing the postcard. Penalty complete, okay? Let me just take this moment to write to my friend, okay? Ooh, there's a bug.
A few moments later.
Boom, just like that, done. Scavenger hunt time. Number 6, scavenger hunt penalty. Find a rock, pine cone, or natural souvenir and label it with the date and location of your penalty stop.
Now I opted out of a scavenger hunt and instead decided to pick up trash. Since graffitiing on nature didn't feel that ethical, I figured it was a better option to keep this world not only clean, but wild.
Was it you? Was it you, those harassing toads? Unbelievable. Sorry, what? Let's see, look at these. Oh, gross. You seen that dust? Ew.
I don't know if you can see me. Hopefully you can.
Those are steep, yo.
No, I will not be sharing. It's private.
Oh my god. Is it sexist? Yes. Is it funny? Also yes.